Welcome back to Man Down Podcast, man. When the last time y'all seen a full panel like this? Corey, Slim, Zoe, myself, and Train, we all here, man. Kaz didn't make it.
The nation's back.
He got some stuff, man. But I got to give us a round of applause for being able to make it here, man. It's good to see y'all,
back.
Man. What's been up, man?
Slim is back.
Slim over there.
And Corey got some good news to share with the world.
Boy, I can't wait to share it either. It has been a fantastic 36 hours.
Look,
I can't wait to share my good news.
Can we wait? Can we at least wait before we get to that nonsense, man? Let's wait. We're going to talk about it. But as y'all coming in, everybody go ahead and hit the like button for us, man. Especially if you're on YouTube. Do that. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe.
Hold. Yo, Shell, what up, man? It's been a while.
Man.
Hey, ain't it weird how when I came back, Shells came back? We ain't seen Shells in like 4 episodes. What's up, man?
For real. Shell on a hiatus. Because LeBron was doing shit. That's why he been missing. That's why he been missing.
Maybe Sheldon is my alter ego, and maybe that is my burner account. But I wouldn't tell y'all if it was, though. I definitely wouldn't tell y'all.
I mean, because I've known you for a long time. You wouldn't take pictures real close like that.
Y'all not listening. Sheldon ain't showed up because LeBron been laying fat ass eggs. That's why he ain't showed up.
That could be it. Hey, but let's go ahead and get the housekeeping out the way, man. Let's plug our sponsor, Corey.
You got it. This episode today is sponsored by the Sports Cave. The Sports Cave is a mobile truck where the experience comes to you. Everything from fitness snapbacks to jerseys and banners are available via the Sports Cave. Check out their website at thesportscavetruck.com or on IG at thesportscave310.
310.
And then you see you see they got on the Dak Prescott jerseys. Excuse me, it wasn't Dak, but it was Cowboys, but it should have been Dak.
Hey, Sheldon, we giving away this NBA Finals King James LA fitted courtesy of the Sports Cave. However, we have to reach 200 subscribers on our YouTube page, and as soon as we reach 200 subscribers, we'll start the contest. And the episode right after we reach 200, someone will be getting this hat. All right.
Hey, so shout out to the Sports Cave, man, and you gotta check them out. You gotta check them out on IG. They respond real good, man, and they walk you through putting mobile orders in, so you don't have to actually get to the Sports Cave truck to get Sports Cave material and merchandise.
Facts.
So really get on your IG at Sports Cave 310. Check them out. Get you some gear. I got some on the way myself.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
I got something special for y'all though, man. I love doing this, and then at the same time I don't love doing it. So,
and it starts.
Hey, look,
I thought we would at least stay on the ledge for at least 30 minutes, at least.
Nope.
But it's about off right now.
We're not. I just look. Y'all know I like to prepare things for y'all.
In today's episode of Tooting My Own Horn.
Wait. I love preparing things for your listener pleasures, and I like receipts. So I like receipts.
Facts.
And I like to bring my receipts in, and sometimes, I like to show you what I got, right? So today I'm just going to give y'all a little something where y'all was wrong and I was right. That's all. Can I do that for y'all?
Yeah.
Here we go.
We got a good bit of.
How that's gonna work though?
He got to change it.
How's that gonna work in Brooklyn?
In order to do something different, he got to change his game.
But he's not willing to. I can't say that. The question is he willing to? Yeah, but you're right. I won't say he's not willing to, but I mean, he ain't met a bad shot yet. He ain't met one.
In Brooklyn, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna catch? Is he gonna be the catch and shooter? He ain't gonna have the ball in his hand because Kyrie gonna have the ball in his hand.
I mean, they'll ship Kyrie on the first thing smoking if they got to.
So, all right, let's say this trade goes down. Let's say this James Harden trade goes down, right? We already talked about him turning down $50 million. Obviously, he wants to win now. And you said he would have to change his game. That's obvious. How do you see it working though?
Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie,
right?
And James Harden,
right?
He's gonna be in the same predicament he in right now in Houston.
And I'm gonna put a bow on it because the original question was: are grown men gonna put their ego aside to win a championship? And the answer is simple: no, they're not. So
exactly.
I think so.
All right, so is it my go?
Yeah, Mel.
And everything y'all said had nothing to do with basketball. It was all ego and how could they do it, mentally, right? What I'm thinking about is the capability there as far as their individual games. Is that possible? Just like Paul Pierce did. Hey, I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna handle the ball sometime, but I got this other point guard in Rondo, right? And is it possible that Kevin Durant went to Golden State Warriors when he said, "I love the way they run their offense," and he went to Golden State and seen how free flowing it was, and they're gonna run that same free flowing offense? And James Harden is on board with that. Is any of that possible? And then do they have the games that can implement that?
All right,
yes
to answer your question,
yes
no, Mel.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No.
You telling me James Harden can't be an off-ball shooter?
No,
he's done it before.
He can't. No,
we don't know.
That was his calling card in OKC. He was sixth man
someone
of the year on the championship team.
just said it. He wasn't the beard then. You're telling you just how I'm gonna go.
You're
back
not listening to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I was quiet.
Do he have the
everybody
capability?
was quiet, right?
Does he have it? Because we already seen him do it in OKC. Did he not do it in OKC?
Oh yeah, he did it 7 years ago in OKC. Yeah.
Okay, so that means it's in his repertoire, right?
And it comes back to what Jay said: is will they do it? And the answer to that question is hell no.
You already gave your answer on if you think it's going to happen. My question is it in their repertoire to fit those molds?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No. Wait. I'm gonna say no.
So,
wait. I'm gonna say an analogy, Mel. When you first got to the ship, right, and when you was asked to do.
Okay, is it in their repertoire?
I say no. My first answer was no, and you.
How
I just don't.
We already seen Harden do it.
No, you seen him do it 7 years ago when he was
he
quote unquote nub.
He lost the skill.
He lost the feel.
He lost the
No, he lost the willpower to do that. You don't. You the beard.
You what's in that man's willpower? Hey, what's up, fellas? What y'all think, man? Hey.
No, my voice wasn't in that damn thing one time.
It sounded like I was right.
I didn't hear me either. I must have missed that one.
It sounded like I was right.
I have a rebuttal.
I definitely
have
said
a rebuttal.
Because I listen to the strong, sensual sounds of my own voice. And
oh god.
There, go ahead, there, Black. Go ahead.
So what happened is I said that will they do it to win a championship? No. And they ain't won no championship yet, so I'm still right.
Until they do it, huh?
Yeah.
But the whole premise of the thing is were they gonna put
where's the yellow guy?
Well, they're gonna put their egos aside, right?
Hold on, go back to that comment.
Hold on. Wait.
The light skin.
Hey, D crazy though. That's a crazy dude, man.
No, he's smart. He's smart.
That is the best comment I've ever seen.
He never honed in on light skin though.
Was the yellow
part to go?
Hey, that's Jason.
Hey, what up, Jason?
Tell Caleb that's my son's friend. Jason, tell Caleb I said, what's up, man?
What's up, Bo?
They listening to it together.
Hey, so check this out, right? The question back then was, hey man, if they get Harden, are they going to be able to put their egos aside? There's only one basketball. Can they do it? And I was saying, look, they have the games to pull it out. They have the individual game and skill set to pull it off. All it takes is an attitude change. And I think Harden saying, I don't want to be in Houston no more, gave you an indication that he was ready to have that attitude change. And now the proof is in the pudding. He was the one who has sacrificed his game the most.
What proof is in the pudding?
Look what James is doing. He went over there and he took way less shots when it was him, KD, and Kyrie. And then when KD went down,
4 games together.
He's playing pure point guard. He's the best point guard in the league right now.
Thank you, Jay. They've only played 4 games together. KD been out. So they haven't done anything together yet. They haven't.
And hold on, sir. Wait, hold on.
And now, hold on. And now you're gonna add Blake Griffin to the equation. That's gonna make it even worse.
And Andre Drummond.
And you know it's gonna make it worse.
And Andre Drummond. That's gonna make it worse.
None of that matters.
Come on, man.
Come again, Melvin.
We're not playing with.
I heard him.
Ain't no pause.
I know what he said.
That James Harden is the what?
He's the best point guard in the league right now, and he's probably the MVP.
What?
Both of those are incorrect statements.
Oh, okay. We'll get to it.
Because it's Chris Paul for both of them, but he is number 2.
Boy, stop it.
Hey, Slim, mute yourself, bro.
Boy, stop it.
I would.
Mute yourself early.
I would.
Courtesy
but I'm not.
Courtesy of the Sports Cave, since you over there capping, I'm gonna put a different cap on every time you cap. Courtesy of the Sports Cave. Cap. That's number cap. Cap.
You got one that going. There you go. They look like the same head right there. Hey.
Yo. Hey, that's the moment of the night right there.
Every single time, man.
Are you done? Be humble, bro.
Hey, Dino, I got one for you. I know you like the Heat, Dino. I got one for you, courtesy of the Sports Cave.
It ain't another point guard in the league.
Speaking of Brooklyn, the dude that got traded. Speaking of Brooklyn, speaking of Brooklyn, there you go. Love her to see.
Okay, look, all right. You're right, Deshaun. I take a step back and say it's still Curry and Dame, but this little stretch that we just had, of the last 10 to 15 games, it's been hard, and we can admit that. We can be honest about that. But Curry and Dame is still better than him though.
Hey,
so what happens?
The way the Mavericks been playing the last 10 to 15 games, Luka got a lot to say about that too.
Boy, you better stop it. You better stop it.
I'm done. Somebody said Luka. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
I thought Kaz wasn't here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mavericks fan. I'm a Mavericks fan.
You watch it,
Okay, look, let's get into some of the topics real quick. Get in some of them. So we started with James Harden and y'all opinion about him, and I bought receipts, right? Y'all not the only one who thought the same thing. Your man Antoine Walker had something to say about James Harden too. I'll play that clip and then I'll let y'all respond to it, and then we'll get into some more Brooklyn Nets talk. And because of course Andre Drummond might be coming. They just got Blake Griffin as well. But this is what Antoine Walker had to say on, and I like the fact that he was showing some love to like a local podcast. I forgot the name of it, so I can't even plug it. But it was local guys, and they had
anyway. They were self.
Yeah. So here it is. Here's the clip.
No, I'm not a James Harden guy.
Oh, you just that's personal. You just not a James Harden guy.
It's not really that I'm personal. It's just
personal. You don't like his style. You don't like the style that he plays with.
You can't win with that style. You know what I mean? He's in a very unique situation now with Durant and Kyrie, but it remains to be seen. I don't think you can win with his style. Anytime it takes a guy 6, 7, 8 dribbles to get where he got to go, that's a problem.
All right, thoughts.
Who gonna go first?
It's true. Go ahead. I'm gonna save mine because I think he's still trash ball. But go ahead.
He ain't lie. Cybertron don't tell no lies.
Unless it's his taxes.
Yo, he'll.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's the bro. That's
what?
What Cybertron? Get some shots.
Man, I'm sorry. I set you up right there, Cyber. Didn't mean to. Did not mean to. Because you my guy.
I can't believe this man went west.
One for me.
One for all.
I like Cyber Twan.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kobe Bean Bryant said the same thing about James Harden and his style of play.
Right.
What I see.
And thus far, all James Harden has won is a bunch of pointless scoring titles. I don't know if they're pointless. But what's the point of the scoring title?
What's the point of defense?
Yeah, okay, so a pointless scoring title, a bunch of them. And
I'll get that in a minute.
And it's really like I think the backlash is the fact that Antoine Walker said it. And it's not what he said. The Harden experiment is working, but you could have subbed any top level guard and got the same results, in my opinion.
The Harden experiment always works during the regular season. When did not work during the regular season?
See, the devil is in the details on this one, fellas, right? So he said the style of dribble, step back three, dribble, drive to the hole, flop, right, draw foul. He said that won't work. Harden he's not
playing it right now.
He's not playing it at all. So it's not that people are pushing back on Antoine Walker because he's fat and he like cupcakes and he couldn't manage his money. They're pushing back on him because you're saying something that's not even relevant anymore.
Do you not like what's your
what did Antoine Walker do to you?
Time out.
Listen,
time out. Wow.
Wait, no, because what Jay just said is Kobe said the same thing, and when Kobe said it, it was true and relevant. So he's trying to piggyback off Kobe to sound like some type of smooth analyst when you're just saying something that's not relevant.
To piggyback off anybody, we know that
he can play. Yeah, he is.
He don't stand a chance. He don't stand a chance. This podcast, he's getting killed.
What I'm saying
he not pay your taxes.
Come here. He could come on here. Nah. He'd be bad off on here.
I'm gonna send an invite to Cyber Twine.
Yeah, he's not after listening to this one. He's not coming.
No, he won't
come here.
He won't.
No James Posey.
That's all I got to say.
One thing about James Harden is the same thing about everybody, yo. When situations get tight or tough, you go back to muscle memory. We haven't seen these Nets in a tough playoff game or down 3-2 in a playoff series. I'm sure that dribble, step back is like that's what comes natural, like to that man.
Low key.
And low key. I mean, it's more natural than the little twist he got in his damn head.
Yeah, but Jay, but let me ask you this. Is it a little bit of whatever your isolation go-to move is, whether you Carmelo Anthony and people criticize him for too much ISO ball in the mid post and catching it and holding it for 5 seconds, jab stepping, right?
Getting into his move, yeah.
Right. He's still doing that with Portland, but in small samples. So like when I need it, when we need a bucket, give it to me. I can get it from right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Not a heavy appetite. So whenever James Harden is running the offense and is going fluid, and I need a bucket, yeah, I don't mind him hitting a little dribble, step back. If it works, man. If you're doing it once or twice a game.
Mel, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. When it becomes time that the legend of RJ Barrett and the legend of Austin Rivers, who likes to play what I like to call hero ball, when they get in a hero ball moment, that James Harden tendency can lose his team a game, especially if he hasn't been shooting at high volume and he's not in rhythm.
So you just compared people who are not heroes playing hero ball and compared it to a guy that's actually a hero like James. Michael Jordan playing hero
ball is bad for your team if you're trying to be a team.
But we haven't seen what
I'm telling you, and when we see it, I want you to pull your receipts. When you see James Harden look a wide open KD off for a sideways one-legged step back.
He bet not.
When you see that in Game 7 of the finals with 4 seconds left, just holler at me. Just be like, all right, Nate, she was right.
No. He's
already.
Neither
one of them was heroes in college.
Well, let me ask you.
Whoever typed that,
Slim and Zoe haven't said nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Y'all go whichever order. Has he changed his style of play from Houston? Yes or no?
Short answer, yes.
All right.
Short answer, yes.
Y'all see him in it playing the defense?
I mean,
yes.
The thing is, I think the thing is when you play with guys who are all right. James Harden was asked to be the man in Houston, and he was being the man how he thought he needed to be the man, and how they let him be the man running that system. And I'm not a huge James Harden guy. I think he's good at what he does, but I was waiting to see, and he is perfectly so far. Sample size, like y'all said, they only played 4 games, the 3 of them together, and then you got to incorporate Blake. You got to incorporate Drummond, which you ain't gonna need much for that because we know what he's there to do. I don't. You know, he's been good. He's been good. He's been willing to give up those shots that he would normally have to take in Houston for other guys. And I think that's good to see. As far as Sabatuan go, I'm not going to diss him because I think he's heard enough insults for the duration of the show.
That was an insult in itself, though.
I know it was, and I didn't even mean it. But but I think that you know, he said it, and it would have applied. Now, to Melvin's point, now I will say this: it would have applied much more in Houston, had he still been in Houston and playing that same style of play. It has become the cool thing to say. I mean, when Bean say it, anything becomes the cool thing to say once he says it. So right. I get that. At the same time, James Harden got to continue to play like this in order for people to not say, see, I told you, you know? So it remains to be seen. The jury's still out. But as of right now, with the way he's playing like he got 2 other guys, and especially KD, one other guy that is the leader of that team. And when, you know, he's the ultimate equalizer, he can get a bucket anytime, any place, anywhere. And he's the guy that distributed the ball. So if he can keep this up, more power to him. I don't know if he can, but
I hope he can. Slim, before you go, and then we open the phone lines up for people to call in and give their take on it. Can you look at the bottom of the screen? Can you win a ring with Harden? Antoine Walker weighs in. Did you get the joke? He weighs in, fat boy. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
What the hell, man?
Go ahead, Slim.
Can just for 1 second go into that plane?
Thank you, Mike.
I can't.
Sure, whatever you want to do, Slim, do that.
So Cardi B said, and I quote, "I don't cook, I don't clean, I got a wedding."
Something like
what
that.
Does James Harden do that should give him a championship in y'all's mind? You don't play defense, cooking. You don't pass, cleaning.
He don't pass. He's averaging. Okay.
No, that's what they say. No, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think he can win a ring, right? He can win a ring? And he win a ring.
Yes.
If Cardi B could get a ring, now cooking and cleaning, you're not but to tell me. But guess what she do good? Guess what she do good?
What she do good, Slim?
Leave that. My man say the sun watching. I'm not gonna say it. Imagine.
Does it have anything to do with wizard sleeves?
I tell you what, she's scoring. she ain't playing no defense. You know why?
Oh, wow, no defense.
Cardi B can get a ring.
Yeah, Corey.
Not doing team ball. James Harden could.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. And play that shit
over,
when the Nets win the championship.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, Paul.
Come on, man.
He figured out a way.
Watch.
Okay. Hey, y'all heard us talk about it, man. Call in and give us your take.
One more.
Can you win a ring with James Harden? Or do you agree with Antoine Walker that his play style is just not conducive for winning, man?
Wait, I got one more.
Call in.
I got one more. Is Cable Jason Terry, or is he Kevin Durant in the New York?
Somebody say
he's a superstar.
Somebody say
she couldn't do that with John B. She couldn't do that with Chris.
Did you say John B?
Yes, I did, because he was a John B would be like the 7th player off the bench. Gotta get a superstar to do that.
Oh God.
I'm not through. I'm just saying.
Slim might be on the phone though.
I know I am. Because how many of these women do that shit and still get married? They do 1/3 of the job. They do that one job really fucking well.
Oh God, wait a minute.
I'm not tripping at all.
Yo. No. The first thing you are doing is tripping.
I'm not married. Everybody in here been married. I ain't married. You niggas. I'm not.
Wow. Out. Unbelievable.
Yo, come out. I just want to say this one thing.
I'm actually sober as hell. That's the crazy part.
Unbelievable.
Yo, we had a John B reference
for no reason. Cardi B and John B, like they already married.
Like they know my genuine text.
You know they're not related, right?
I think John B is a lowercase B, and I think Cardi B is a capital B.
Yeah,
you might be right.
Exactly. And she got a ring. I ain't never heard about John B. Wet.
Hey, John B married to his sister, bro.
All right, let me take this call, y'all.
I hope it's Cardi B.
All right, man. Is this Cardi B or is this John B? What's up?
Hey, this is Michael LeGrand, man, calling in.
Mike, what's up, brother?
What's going on,
brother from another mother, man. I ain't seen you since high school, brother.
Man, I'm glad. I appreciate watching y'all stuff, man. It's good to see all you guys and that y'all doing well for yourself.
For sure, man. Hey, man, and look, and you look like you doing good yourself, man. From what I see on Facebook, man. So
and now you got to follow Mike on Instagram. Hey, real quick. And Mike, I'm gonna let you get to your point, but
okay.
Those of you in the cosplay world, Mike LeGrand is the king. There's nothing you can do to outshine that Mike LeGrand in the cosplay world.
Hey, you gonna have to do. I don't know if they do this for cosplay, but you gonna have to do some Coming to America this year or next year.
Something's in the works. I can't say anything right now.
I bet. There you go. All right, what's your point?
Well, first of all, your boy Slim. Oh my God.
Must be married.
Yo, he had me like visibly confused. I'm like, yo, what is he saying?
Hey, live a little bit. You'll understand what I'm saying. Are you married, sir?
No. But what I was gonna say, I think at this point in Harden's career, I think he is now really understanding how much, like, running plays and being part of a fluid offense, how vital that is to winning the championship.
Right.
So I think this Harden right now, I think is the best version of him to win, if that makes sense.
No, that makes 100% sense. A whole lot of sense, man. And that's good. Hey, look, see, this is somebody with some common sense right here.
No, it's not. He's married.
Mike LeGrand married, man.
Mike living that free agent life, man.
Mike, if it don't work, who do you
blame? Not gonna keep living that free agent life. He's gonna sign a bad contract.
I think it was Coltrane. I think to his point though, we haven't seen them in a high pressure situation yet. Like,
right.
Game 5, Game 6 of the playoffs. So we don't know how they're going to mesh when it comes into that crunch time.
Yeah, but we've seen KD in a high pressure situation, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so is KD the number one or James?
Oh, I would most definitely say KD.
Case closed. So KD, James is in a perfect situation where when that pressure comes, they're not looking to him; they're looking to KD.
So you say if it doesn't work, then you blame KD?
Yes.
Because the claw is number one, but it's the number one, but it didn't work, and everybody blamed Paul George.
I didn't. These are I'm you already know my motto. I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm holding the person who's going to get the praise if it goes right accountable when it goes wrong, and you have to do it that way. So that
sounds logic.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be on KD to figure some stuff out, just like it's on Kawhi to figure some stuff out with the Clippers. But yeah, Mike, I appreciate it, man. Hey, keep it locked and call back with the next topic we hit.
All right, hey, Dave, definitely appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Yeah, Mike Smart.
Hey. Yo, Chris said
when apples and oranges grow feet, they walk down the street slim.
If apples and oranges grew feet, what the fuck they gonna do? Fly? He's not wrong at all. He is not wrong at all.
You're silly. Hey man, the call line will be open for about 5 to 10, 15 minutes.
We call that cracking.
Hey, y'all,
while we waiting before we transition to the new he said Mike said what a number right there.
Hey, call it bombs.
That's bombs
right there.
Okay. This is about to be funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. While we waiting on him to call, I got more receipts. Oh, never mind. Y'all lucky. Y'all are lucky. What's going on, brother?
What's happening, y'all? Long time no talk.
What's up, man? Who this?
Chris.
Oh, what's up, man? What's going on?
What's happening, man?
What's your thoughts on?
First off, Slim, whatever you got, I need that.
Hey, look, is it the
second?
Get you right.
So I don't know if y'all saw my comment earlier. Harden has the same situation that he had in OKC when he was the sixth man, right? There was a lot of support. There was a lot of guys that could take the final shot, but now he has that as a star. He has that as a facilitator, and you can see we've seen 3 different levels of Harden. You had Harden in OKC, you had Harden in Houston, and now you got Harden in Brooklyn. When I said Harden is playing happy, like Harden is out there having fun. It wasn't like that in Houston. Houston, he had to take those shots because he felt like he couldn't trust CP3 to win the game, or he couldn't trust Westbrook to win the game, or PJ Tucker, or Aaron Gordon, or Eric Gordon, any of those other guys. He had to take that shot. And then when it doesn't work out, you had to blame him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now in Brooklyn, he's got KD and Kyrie, and like they said, we've only seen them for 4 games, but the KD and Harden played together for 3 years.
Right.
3 or 4 years together.
Yes.
So they know each other's play style already. And KD and Kyrie have shared some of the court a little bit. And so, and now Harden and Kyrie have played together most of these games, and they're getting to learn each other. And then I feel like you throw Blake Griffin in there, like I said, I feel like Blake is going to add a 2016 Kevin Love to the mix. Remember when Kevin Love was just, he had that 3-game working, that mid-range was cool. He could pass, he could facilitate. I feel like Blake upgraded his game when he went to Detroit. That's when he started building that other side of his game.
I mean, I seen it. He had one of his best seasons in 2018.
Nobody watches Detroit basketball.
Yeah, because he made All-Star again when he went to Detroit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you add that into the mix. It's going to take a couple of games, obviously, to get it. It's all about chemistry. But I feel like they're finally getting the team that we had the hopes of them getting when we had Harden, KD, and Kyrie on the mantle. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, it's those three, it's championship or bust. But they didn't have any help. They sold the farm to get those three guys.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're starting to get these other guys that are like, okay, they got Blake Griffin. If you get Andre Drummond, now you got defense on both rotations. You don't have to play small ball every time. You don't have to rely on DeAndre Jordan to put up ridiculous minutes down there in the post.
And you know what? You know what's up too, Chris, man. Like I thought it was gonna be hard for them to get Drummond because I thought the Cavs was seeking trades, but I didn't know until I read this today that they're gonna buy him out just like they did Blake. So they're gonna be able to get him for the minimum, for the veterans minimum. So
remember, we had this conversation a while ago, Mel. I was like, because we had this conversation about how Brooklyn was gonna build a bench. I was like, you can do G League, 2-way contracts, or vet minimums.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're starting to go. They picked up Iman Shumpert.
Yeah.
They got Blake Griffin. They're trying to get Andre Drummond. And they're building that bench that Brooklyn needs without breaking the bank or losing other prospects. Not to mention, if they're able to sign everybody for the same thing again, you get Spencer Dinwiddie back. So you have a full starting five as your second rotation.
Yeah, definitely. If the chemistry issues don't, if it hinders them from winning this year, they definitely gonna be scary.
I would say to answer the question though, if can you win a ring with Harden, it all depends on, for me personally, who they go against out the West.
No, stop it. It can't be no depends. Can they win?
It does. I mean, you can, but if you run into
but you taking the middle road where we can't hold you accountable for nothing you say. Go on one end of the fence or not. Don't stand on the fence. Can they win with Harden or not?
If they get the Harden at the
can they win with Harden or not? Antoine Walker said you can't win with his style of play. Can they win with Harden or not?
I'm gonna say yeah.
No.
Right. My man.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Don't let him hold.
Stand on your own too, baby. Don't let Corey hates Harden. So
I don't know. Is Corey a Houston Rockets fan? Is that what it is?
He a Mavericks fan.
Oh. Well, Corey should be happy. They just paid Dak, so I don't know why he's so salty.
Hey! You just wait. You just wait. You just wait. You just wait.
Thanks. Look, we not. So you said the wrong way.
Wait.
Hey,
let him on.
All right, thanks for calling, bro. Yep.
All right.
Man,
because he gave every reason.
I'm just gonna let Corey spin when we get to that. Hey,
nope.
So look,
he made my point.
I got more receipts, y'all.
All right,
I got more receipts. This is just me just dropping knowledge and being right once again. While y'all was wrong, man. I don't know. I think it was something in the water that day. Oh, hold. There go Mike right there. Hold on, Mike. You saving a butt right now. What's up, baby?
What's up? Yeah, I'm just ready.
Boney.
We on my hair. What's up? What up with Black?
What
up, Jay?
What up with you, bro?
What up? Smooth voice, nigga.
What's going on, Bones?
I don't know if I say N-word here.
No, try not to. But look, can the Brooklyn Nets win with Harden's play style?
I prepared something for this. I was inspired by what you guys had. Purple gold team getting 2 rings. LeBron James defense make Harden step back game week. Yeah, y'all talking about the regular season. Ain't nobody getting no rings in the regular season.
Talk your shit, Bones.
And you said stand on. I'll stand on it. They see, I cut it off, so it don't even count. I just said first syllable. It don't count. They may or may not. I'm not even willing to say they get into the finals.
Ooh.
I'm not even willing to say they get into the finals.
So Philly or Milwaukee go take them out?
Philly, Milwaukee, Miami. 100%. I don't know. I feel like it's a rolling dice over there, but they're gonna look real good till the end of the season.
That's crazy.
Like a lot of stuff y'all been talking about is irrelevant because I feel like All three of these guys, whether or not they have rings, are not proven playoff commodities.
See, look, you was going, I thought you and Mike, usually when we had these discussions, you come with a lot of knowledge and a lot of logic, but you just went off the deep end and said, I feel like, right? We don't do that as men. We don't say I feel like, you know.
Let me rephrase that.
Hey, Clinton, do you think we should invade Iraq? Well, I feel like nah, like
y'all should.
They don't. They haven't shown me that they can do anything in the playoffs. Even if they have rings.
You talking about the team itself or the individuals? You said KD leading OKC to the finals didn't show anything.
But KD,
what happened in the finals though?
He played a super team.
Was he on the super team?
No, he wasn't on the super team.
Hold on.
A super team is 3 or more superstars in their prime on one
These
team.
niggas got 6 and 2 side bitches.
What team did he play against with 3 superstars in their prime?
The Miami Heat. The Miami Heat.
You have a huge difference.
I don't know the Miami Heat.
The Miami Heat had 3 superstars in their prime, and Westbrook and James Harden was before their prime. So you have before your prime, and past your prime. So when you get babies before their prime, you can't brag that you beat. Oh, look, there was 3 MVPs on that team. No, it wasn't. That was a third-year Westbrook with a snotty nose and a 6-man James Harden that haven't even grown into his full self, and he wasn't even in shape in OKC.
That's his fault.
I concur with all that. You're right, but also I don't think that the Miami Heat was a super team, except they were on paper and they had a bunch of big names.
Oh no, that was a super team. 3 superstars in their prime.
They were not superstars,
and they were surrounded around former All-Stars and former players that was part of a playoff contending, not a big 3, but a trio like Rashard Lewis, Turkoglu, and Dwight Howard that had Rashard, like Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Garnett. Ray Allen was on that squad. Like Mike Miller, Paul Gasol, Jason Williams, White Chocolate. They had Mike Miller on their bench. Right. So they
I was riding with you.
Wait. Shane Battier, Yao Ming, T-Mac. They had Battier on that squad. So these people had Battier, Ray Allen, Rashard Lewis, Mike Miller. All these dudes was part of contending teams, and most of them was part of contenders that was in the East that they took away and made that team on the East weaker and threw them on all one squad with 3 superstars in their prime. That was a super team.
That man said Battier, T-Mac, and Yao Ming.
I'm gonna take an L to you on this one because I can argue with you, but like my argument is not gonna really be disagreeing with you. It's gonna be me arguing the semantics of what a super team
is.
No,
you should. Who
was in their prime?
He should, because that was the Portland Trailblazers with Bonzi Wells and Rasheed Wallace and Damon Stoudemire.
Well, look, this is what I want to do. Since you on here, Mike, I want you to respond to these receipts. Somebody, hey, this has been a receipt show for my fellas.
Now I'm going on mute.
Because they hit me up and bought some receipts on me because I said LeBron couldn't drop 40 no more, and Slim took a jab at me. So I'm just bringing.
Oh, I heard that.
Hey, here we go with more receipts, baby. What do you put Phoenix at in the West now that they got Chris Paul? Mind you, they haven't made the playoffs yet.
14.
I was gonna say the 9th. You got it. Yeah, like it's hard to deny the team that the 8 right now. I still have the same 8 making next year. That's just my opinion.
So name them.
Outside of
name them one.
All right. Number 1, the Lakers. I'm going with the Lakers. Number 1, Denver. Number 2. I just that's so. Let's just say as the current team constructed with James. James is 3rd. 4th. I'm gonna say Dallas. Portland 5. So Utah and the Clippers. That's 7 right there, right?
Right.
So that's my reasons, man.
Hey, anybody got it different? Because he got Phoenix at number 9. Anybody got it different?
I never said it was number 9. I don't have him in the top 8.
Take out Houston and Phoenix. I don't care if they got. I don't care if they got. I'd say Phoenix will probably end up 4th or 5th.
Okay.
In the conference.
They ain't gonna jump up there the first year.
Count them for me, yo.
He's still going to be nice.
Ant, Jay, y'all got them not making the playoffs. Corey got him at number 4. This is what I think.
Not the first year.
So remember, first of all, Phoenix has a superstar in Devin Booker. They have Monty Williams, who used to look. They have Monty Williams, who was a daggone good coach when he was in New Orleans. And guess who his point guard was? Yeah, CP3. No, CP3. So Monty Williams is very familiar with CP3. All right, he knows what he's going to bring. He's going to turn that locker room around. He's going to, like Jay said, a winning culture is going to be established. Look what he did with OKC. All right, Phoenix will make the playoffs. At the very least, I would say I like LA at 1, the Lakers. I like I still like Denver at 2 if Jeremy Grant stays. If Jeremy Grant leaves,
I don't care about Jeremy Grant.
I like Jeremy Grant. He's too versatile on defense, and he was putting up numbers on the offensive end too. He's a big piece. Dallas will come down to earth a little bit more if they don't add another piece. So I'm still gonna put Clippers at 3. Phoenix might surprise you. They might be neck and neck with Dallas. Maybe at the very best they get the 4 seed. At the very least they get the 7 seed. What was I wrong at? What was I right at?
This boy talking about he put in my voice and he got Dallas all in the top 5.
Who me?
Yeah,
I said Dallas coming down to earth.
And you said the next sentence you said after coming down to earth is you have Phoenix neck and neck with Dallas.
And I said Phoenix will be either the 4th seed at the worst, the 7th seed. I got Dallas in between.
Now where's Dallas at?
5 and 7. Dallas is out of the playoffs, but I told you they come down to earth. My whole point is
you can't be wrong and try to make it sound right.
My whole point is I don't believe in Dallas. I've been telling y'all that all before the season. I said I do not believe in Dallas and Luka. I don't. They'll come down to earth. And what I say about Jeremy Grant,
that was a good call.
Is he not the most improved player in the NBA right now?
He's definitely making the case for it.
No.
So what was I wrong at? What was I right at? Hey Mike, what was I wrong at? What was I right at?
Well, my first question is, did you just listen to all the episodes to find the stuff that you were right about?
No, that was one episode and one segment. That was one segment.
I was wondering how much time you spent on that.
No, that was one segment.
I kind of wrote with everything you said. I would have wrote with it at that point. I can't believe the Chris Paul slander that you guys had.
Right.
I know you got it.
You guys
is.
Yeah.
Man, they was hating on Phoenix, man. Hating. They said they wasn't even gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, because I
heard number 14.
Yeah, I heard 10. I heard 11. Like y'all was disrespectful, man. It's all good though. That's why I keep receipts.
If you really think about it, yo, the West is stacked from bottom to top.
Yeah, been like
that.
They
could have went that way.
Yeah, but
I mean, you haven't said anything impressive this year except for you.
That man said you. Wait a minute. That is the most. That might be more disrespectful than the Antoine Walker.
Antoine Walker.
Hey, Zo, keep going, Jay. Keep going. I'm listening, Jay. I'm listening. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
The only thing that you said was that was semi okay was your Knicks call. Other than that, the rest of that junk is trash.
That's cap.
That man said you haven't said anything impressive this year.
That's hate. That's hate.
Hey, why you say that?
All right. Let's talk about the All-Star game.
Okay.
Actually, All-Star weekend. Steph Curry came out, showed out, won a 3-point contest. Sabonis won the skills challenge. Anthony Simons won the dunk contest.
Wasn't it only like 2 people in the dunk contest?
I mean, it was like 4.
I don't know. I only saw the end of it. So.
Here's a couple of interesting things that I want y'all to jump on, and I got to run and go get my charger for my computer. But here's a couple of things I want y'all to jump on. One, I really think that Steph and Dame really put on a good show and set the tone for Team LeBron, and they probably should have been either one of them the MVP, not Giannis, right? Chop on that. And then number 2, how is it that somehow LeBron took credit for this win. Like now we giving credit to people for picking squads. Like if I give you 20 stars and some of them superstars, is it hard for you to be like, I want Dame and Steph? Like why are we giving him credit for he's the GM of the? This is crazy. This is what LeBron fans do.
If it's anything LeBron James gonna do is take credit.
Oh my God! And then he couldn't even let it go one night before he tweeted to my it felt good to share the court with Steph Curry. Blah, blah. Dude, you ain't have to do all that. Call him and say that personally. Why you gotta tweet it so somebody can talk about
how great LeBron is as a sport?
Oh my God!
Nah, Curry to the Lakers in 2 years.
Y'all better stop.
See, there we go. That's what happened. But go ahead. Hey, throw that around, Zoe. Let's talk about who y'all think should have got MVP.
You know what? I do think Steph and Dame did make cases for MVP, especially Dame hitting the game winner. Steph with his shooting display. Dame in the fourth quarter, especially. I get it. Giannis ain't miss a shot though. You know, like it's kind of hard to argue. I mean, you can't argue it, but Giannis ain't miss a shot. The man was perfect from the field. A lot of his, of course, was layups and dunks, but he did throw some threes in there, which is not his game at all. But he threw some threes in there. The bank was open for him, but he ain't miss a shot, and he had like 27 points. So I don't know how much he had, but either way, when you don't miss a shot, okay, you can give him the MVP in the All-Star game. Now, as far as the LeBron thing, as great as LeBron is, I don't feel like he. I didn't give him credit for picking the team. I mean, everybody's good. Yes, he picked a great team, but
it's an all-star cast.
It's an all-star game.
I don't give a damn. Why y'all not giving that man that credit for
that? Here we go.
You could have picked that team.
I'm not doing nothing. I am quiet for the night.
You could have picked that team from your garage, Slim.
I'll pick 3 white people.
Here we go.
What? Yeah. Okay. See, he had the
Utah Jazz.
Chris said he had 35. He was 16 for 16 and 3 for 3 from 3. I'm not mad at him getting MVP.
Y'all giving this man credit for nothing in the ground, not giving him credit.
But you trying to give LeBron credit?
Picking it, yeah. He had other superstars to pick from, right?
He took 16 wide open ass shots. It's an all-star game. Wasn't nobody playing defense. Hell out of here. If he can't get 16 wide open jumpers, why the hell is he in the NBA?
Is everybody shooting 100% then?
No, that's the thing. Everybody ain't shooting 100%.
Everybody else in the NBA. Everybody else
nobody getting it's come on, man. It's probably a clause in the All-Star game prereqs, man. It says don't you get within 8 feet of LeBron when he's jumping, shooting, driving to the hole, anything, because he might twist the ankle. We can't get him hurt in the All-Star game. Not LeBron, excuse me, not LeBron. I'm sorry. My bad. Giannis. Come on, man. Don't even get close to him, because that'll mess the whole East up. The whole competition between Brooklyn and Milwaukee won't even happen if he get hurt in the damn All-Star game. Don't even get close to him.
And that might be true.
Wow.
Are we even expecting them to beat? That's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other topic. I don't know what nobody in the East is right now.
Slim got Pinky in the brain on the camera.
I don't know, Mike. What you think, man? You think going? Well, first of all, LaCour, he didn't go 16 for 16 because he got his shot blocked, but they didn't want to mess up history, so they act like it didn't happen. And the announcer said, I think it was right when he was like 13 for 13 or maybe 12 for 12, and he got a shot block, and it was like, it messed it up. They didn't record it as a block. They didn't.
They recorded it as a steal.
He was trying to pass. It's just a turnover. It wasn't a shot.
Man,
I mean, that's bogus.
Yeah, definitely bogus. Definitely bogus.
The All-Star game and weekend is a sham and a hoax, and I don't participate in such foolery.
Hey, wasn't nothing a sham about them threes Dame and Steph was hitting. That them
man, anybody with a left hand jumper like me can hit those.
Sure. That boy, and when it was Dame time, and I said, man, I saw Steph pull up from half court to try to end the game, and he missed. Dame came right back down. I said, Dame about to try, and sure enough, Dame time. I said,
that's what he do though.
That's what he do.
That's what he do.
That's what he do, man.
Both of them are incredible at what they do.
Right.
Yeah, but if not Giannis, I would have given it to Steph as far as the MVP.
Yeah, Steph early on, he set the tone, but then Dame kind of what Steph did early. Dame came in and did
late,
and
you can't give it to Dame. How is Dame going to continue to be the most disrespected person if you start giving him the respect that he deserves?
Right,
so you still got to disrespect him.
Speaking of respect, though, the announcer asked Steph Curry, pretty much if he still felt like he had stuff to prove. And he said, no, I got more things to accomplish, but I have nothing left to prove. Like, I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. How y'all feel about that comment?
As a guy who was his sophomore year was 5'9", and he had to prove everything to the whole world. Shit, man, he tired. He went from a guy at a school no one ever heard of before or since to the best shooter of all time. He ain't got nothing else to prove.
Right.
Nope. Not to me. He could put it down today. He could put the sneaks up today, man, if he wanted to.
But for him to say that I have more to accomplish, I think that's more dangerous than him saying I still got more to prove.
I feel the opposite of that though, personally. Like saying I have more to accomplish just feels like, well, if I don't accomplish it, cool. But I'm trying. But like I feel like I have to prove something. It feels like it sounds more like a need.
I get that.
Three championships, best shooter ever. Like what else he got to prove?
He ain't got to prove
like what else?
Finals
MVP. I guess that's what when you say more to accomplish, I think about that Finals MVP. I think about another ring.
But he ain't got to. I mean, that's to accomplish. He don't have to prove that he can be a Finals MVP. He been a back-to-back MVP of the whole fucking league.
Whole league, yeah.
So there's nothing to prove. Yeah, there's accomplishments.
There's a lot to prove to be a Finals MVP. Kind of a big deal.
So like, I don't know. I guess our definition of prove is different. Like prove means to me that I need to show you that I can do this. Accomplishment means I need to show me I can do this.
Got you.
So I'm not playing for you anymore. I'm now playing for myself.
Yeah, what's the ultimate goal?
I can see how you think
what's the ultimate goal in any sport? To ring, right?
Hit cheerleaders.
He's done
money.
Yeah, he do that too. So he got money, right? He been paid, right?
So we use box.
The ultimate goal is to win a championship. He got a championship. He 2 of those. The ultimate individual accolade is to win a league MVP. He done that twice. What more does he have to do?
Finals MVP.
He ain't got no cheerleaders under his belt.
No, the old lady ain't gonna allow that.
We ain't gonna talk about this old lady.
No, I'm not.
No.
Me neither. You know what?
All right, Mike. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, Boney.
Slam, you've been quiet, man. Steph got something to prove.
Listen to that.
I'm not. Nope.
No, let's talk about it.
Hey, Steph got something to prove. Steph got. Hey, what's her Insta? and she invited the whole Creek squad in her Instagram. Said I ain't getting enough attention. But that's not. That was like 2 years ago. We ain't gonna mess with that.
No, she's still doing shit. She
done lost a lot of weight, man. Her little body so small, but that head ain't shrink. She got a Barry Bonds head.
So she making herself look like what?
She got a Barry Bonds head on.
Not Barry Bonds, Joe. Not Barry Bonds. Not Barry Bonds.
She got little green eyes. Barry Bonds.
She started like Nicole Brown.
She got what's the old boy name? The Reverend Jesse Jackson body. Remember he lost all that weight?
Al Sharpton.
Yeah, Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton body. Barry Bonds' head. Standing in the picture with a little ballerina toe. Like I'm like, girl, if you don't go
as white as she can be.
Looking like albino mother love. But anyway,
yo, let's talk about Steph in the 3-point shootout, man. It was great. This man just called.
Yeah, the 3-point shootout in the home.
White mother love. White mother love.
No, man. I joke. I said it in all fun, man. Steph is my favorite player, man. I love his
the only thing you didn't say is she had a neck like Merton Hanks.
I'm not. Nope. Nope.
Yo, Merton.
Nope.
Yo, shout out to Merton Hanks. We need Merton Hanks on the pod, yo.
Where is Merton Hanks running back interceptions, bobbing his head like
exactly, and tore a ligament in his neck.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Dana Stubblefield, man.
Hey, all right, man. Listen,
boy, that was
real quick, and I know it wasn't on the list of things to talk about, man. Hey, Kansas fired. Kansas fired their football coach, man.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Les Miles got fired.
He's supposed to had some inappropriate stuff going on when he was with LSU.
What about homeball with the Heat?
Hold on, Les Miles is with Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't worry about none of that. Yeah. Don't worry about none of that. The question that I asked is, should your new employer be able to fire you for shit that came out about your old job?
Fucking
not in the real workforce, but in the entertainment world.
Real froze my ass. Yeah, the hell it do. But I fired my job. My job ain't fired me.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
If it's under the NCAA umbrella, they all gonna be they're gonna be. It's unfortunate, but they all gonna be connected and I don't know. I haven't even read into what it was that he did.
So they said he had inappropriate contact, like via calls and texts, late night with students, and he was accused of kissing one of them.
The females,
accused of.
Yeah, they all
exactly like he was 17.
He could not have contact with female students at LSU. Period.
Was that an LSU rule or NCAA rule?
That was an LSU rule.
So NCAA don't.
So he was Hugh Hefner.
Had contact with.
So he was Hugh Hefner.
Well.
So he was Hugh Hefner.
LSU.
He had a house. Inviting young women. Right, so where's the problem?
Right. So LSU handled it in-house, is what they did.
So did he?
So he was accused of students, and he was also accused of like late night phone calls and text messages and stuff like that with female students.
So
what happened was University of Kansas somehow got a hold of this report, read it, and was like,
"Let's play ball,"
and fired him on the spot.
Well, look, if Kansas want to win football games, I'm pretty sure they would love to keep them. But I think that pressure might have came from parents, boosters, sponsors, some outside people saying, "Hey, look, I got daughters there." And you got this predator walking around.
The basketball coach. So LSU released like they was like, okay, we're gonna pull back the curtain on everything. Right. And the basketball coach actually was rumored to have gotten a student pregnant or whatever. Like he was out here knocking them down. I can't even think of what bloody name was.
Let's
knock him down. Knock him down, Nate.
Yeah, why not? but in the report, Wes Miles had a bigger name, but it makes the scandal look less because you got a bigger name doing less, so you don't really focus on the smaller name doing more. You dig what I'm saying?
Got you.
So it was a collateral damage to kind of save the face of LSU. That's why LSU released the report in the way that they did, in my opinion. So now once you see, again, like I'm telling you, I don't remember Buddy's name. But this the same Buddy who got caught on the phone pretty much saying, "Hey man, we'll pay your son to come here and play ball."
Which they will.
Which all of them will.
I
don't know what you're saying, but Marcus Smart is the answer.
Hey, and we'll pay for your daughter to get here too.
Right. And he wanted the one for the two. I can't think of his name, man, but he got out there. The NCAA tried to jam him up on the
Marcus Smart,
and he got out of there.
Smart.
And then, like right after he got out of it, he got in trouble. I want to say his name was like West or something. I'm gonna look at Miles or something. I'm gonna look it up. But as soon as he got out of it, then he got fired for inappropriate conduct with students.
His name was Hugh Hefner.
I think Kansas signed. I want to say they signed 2 or 3 5-star recruits this year, and they haven't had a 5-star recruit in Kansas since like 2010, something like that. So Kansas was starting to make a little bit of noise, and then all of a sudden this stuff comes out from 2013, and now Les Miles ain't there no more. So whatever.
So you mean to tell me they got something against Kansas?
Look, I don't feel bad for him, man. You can't be talking to. I mean, you
wait. Why not? Why not?
You're a senior citizen almost, man. You trying to flirt with little 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Come on, man.
Come on now, bro. What senior citizens do?
Will Wade. He still got his job still, by the way. Will Wade.
Wait, why are we killing an old man for liking young women? That's what we doing?
No, not you can't do it. You can't be.
Yes, you can.
You can't be in a position of authority over them at a school that they are attending. And here it is, you a millionaire because you coach a high profile football team, and you running around being a sugar daddy to a little 20-year-old, man.
What's my job?
Man, that's
what is my job? No, what's my job?
What T.I. say? It ain't true if you got.
That shit. You know what? Not gonna do it. It's my job, man.
I almost hate to do this. I always hate to do this. I hate to do this. But we got.
What's my job? Coach football.
I don't know, but
old man like young women. Bet y'all ain't gonna kill him if he got a bunch of little young ass white girls in his house. And it's his job to lead the quarterback.
So hey,
come on, go ahead. Say, hey, you're wrong for liking little white girls.
Slim, but he's not 65, man.
Ain't my job.
He's 25. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a realist, bro. Don't you find me.
It is okay for Dak to have little white girls running around his house because he's young enough to have little white girls running around his house. Les Miles,
because we already Playboy magazine.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't.
As Viagra says, I can.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
views.
Hey, Jay.
I'm just a realist. That's it. I'm an old white man. I like young white women. My job is to coach football. The fuck? Y'all gonna kill me that shit. I understand the people fire him, but we should not have a problem with an old man liking young white women.
Him?
He sound like Kelly saying there's real girls out there missing.
Him right here.
Right.
Did he hang up?
Nah.
I'll be back.
Since Cass not here, I'm doing the Cass. Mute my ass while I fucking get y'all goddamn banned from fucking YouTube.
That man going straight to jail. Hey, okay. So here's an interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing about this. Since y'all not gonna introduce this thing,
I'm trying to introduce it, but I can't get past Slim.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. That got paid finally. It took forever, but he finally got paid. 4 years, $106 million, $126 guaranteed. Was it worth the wait? No, I don't think so. And I tell you why. This deal could have been done 2 years ago for $36 million, right? And that would have saved Cowboys. Although the deal did save them a lot of cap space, they did sign a good deal where it does save them cap space until 2023, I think. But this deal could have been done a lot sooner for less money.
And that would have benefited who? Dallas?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me ask you this though: 126 million guaranteed.
That's
Is there
the
any
most
other
money
quarterback
ever
getting that much
guaranteed.
guaranteed?
He's the highest
There's
paid
no
QB
other
right
player. There's no other
in
player
history,
in
right?
NFL history that's been guaranteed that much money.
Yeah, he got what he wanted, and he got a 4-year deal. So in the event things don't work,
He got exactly what he wanted. And when it's time to sign another contract, he'll be 30.
Plenty time left. He's going to sign another one of these.
31.
Yes.
So the best quarterback in the league is Mahomes. He just signed a $500 million, and $500 million, and he don't even have one. He don't have 126 guaranteed. Like his guarantee is almost half of that.
They couldn't guarantee him all that money because they paid it to him all, right? His contract is not for 4 years. His contract is for 10 years.
It's a 10-year contract, yeah.
But
it's a long
still it's not guaranteed that much money he's going to get though. He's not guaranteed that much. No matter what Dak does, he's guaranteed 126.
No, there's there's something in the Pat contract that like if he gets hurt, he gets
a certain amount of money if he gets hurt.
Yeah, but 126 is crazy.
It's a
that
lot
is
of
crazy.
Money.
And they gave him a note. It was almost like, we're sorry we didn't get this done. We just to make you feel better. It's a no trade clause.
We're sorry we didn't get this done and we got your ass hurt.
Right. Because he was still out there playing, trying to prove himself. You know what I mean? Yes. Like I gotta, the season almost messed up. We like 1-4. I gotta put the team on my shoulders, and he ran and got his whole foot almost taken off.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't solve any of the problems that they already have still.
It does.
One of the problems was they didn't have their quarterback locked up.
And granted, that probably was the biggest problem.
That became clearly evident when he went down and the team just went to shit.
I mean, the team was already dookie. Yeah, it was already dookie. Let's not pretend like the team wasn't trash.
It was 1-4.
Yeah, the team was.
The offense wasn't dookie.
You're the boo boo.
So don't please blame that on the offense, because in that first 5 games they was averaging 38 points a game.
There you go with blame.
In that first five games, it was down 28-6. And then it was
so Dak was playing. So Dak,
here we go.
So Dak was playing middle linebacker, and he was missing tackles and shit, right?
Nah, Dak was playing from behind, and he had free reign to throw the ball as many times as he wanted to.
How do you have when does that go away? When we score 14-21 and we bring the lead from 21 to 14 to 7, don't you think you would just go back and just and stop it, right? You had such an easy time stopping it before. Why couldn't you stop it again?
Hey,
because the free reign goes away after a while.
Look,
it does.
Earlier, Jay, when you asked me, is it gonna be KD's fault if the Nets don't win? I said yes, it is. I'm going to go to who's going to get most of the praise, and when it go down, I'm going to hold you accountable. Not blame. I'm gonna hold you accountable. Corey didn't have anything wrong with that concept. He didn't interject. He didn't say anything. But now, when Dallas is playing like crap, what we're going to say is, look, it's not Dak's fault that they was averaging 38.
It's different in football. Totally different. You can't compare basketball to football. Yes, it is.
You're right.
You're right. KD also impact the court on the defensive side, right? Does Dak have that opportunity?
Here goes another.
If you line him up, that way, you do.
If that's the case,
linebacker?
Look, if that's the case, Corey, then you can't hold anybody accountable, because you can always say, look, you can't play both offense and defense.
Did Tom Brady get the credit for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. And did Pat Mahomes get the blame, or not the blame, but the accountability for not getting done? Yes.
He absolutely.
But who was the? But we know he didn't have time to throw the ball.
He definitely. He did not take the criticism that Dak Prescott takes, and he was under the same kind of circumstances that Dak was under.
Every quarterback.
Patrick Mahomes did every single thing that he could do to get that damn team in the end zone. Was it his fault that he throwing the ball, hitting receivers in the fucking face and they weren't catching the ball? No, it wasn't. But Dak Prescott, every single time Dak Prescott, this team loses, is straight at Dak. Patrick Mahomes take near the credit.
He just
the credit. There's nobody calling anything. It's just understanding the game.
He drove to the stadium by himself.
Can't do it by yourself.
You don't have to coddle him. He drove to the
stadium. Who's calling anybody?
He's a grown man.
Who's coddling anybody? Of course he's a grown man. Yeah, he did just. I know I'm not. Not at all. What you're trying to do. What you're trying to
shield accountability.
Why don't you be quiet and listen? You try to shield accountability. My ass. The offense is scoring 38 points a game. Is that his responsibility?
His name is Dakota.
Is that his responsibility? You take that hat off. Is that his responsibility?
The real leader of the team, please stand up.
Is the offense scoring 38 points a game?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You said last week that if I'm averaging 35 points a game, but giving up 36, that gives me a what?
Exactly. But is that giving up 36? Answer the question, Slim. Is he giving up the 36?
I mean, if you really look at it,
you're trying to revert back to basketball, and it doesn't work that way.
No, wait a minute. And James Harden. Wait,
hold on, Slim.
I'm James Harden. I'm the Rockets. I have Patrick Beverly on my team.
It's unfair to shift it to basketball.
I'm not shifting it to basketball, but I am. But I'm not.
Yeah, let's keep it football. Go ahead.
No, it's not.
Here's the thing, Corey. Like, listen.
I'm listening.
We're talking about responsibility, right?
What it boils down.
We're talking about responsibility.
What it boils down to is no matter what Dak does.
Oh, we talking about.
No matter what Dak does, as the face of your franchise,
okay,
you will get credit that you don't deserve for wins, and you will get blame that you don't deserve for losses.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying as a realist and not a fan, right? As a realist and understanding the game of football, hey, it's bullshit. That's bullshit, Slim. The game of football is not dictated by one person. Period. It's not. Patrick Mahomes.
Thank you.
What are you saying? Man, everybody knows that's the leader of the team.
That's facts.
How is he not accountable?
Hold on. No. Y'all don't shift. I want to hear what he was about to say about my quarterback.
Because in a weird way, Corey,
what about your quarterback?
No, Slim.
What are you saying? I don't even know what you say.
I agree with you.
If Patrick
I agree with you. I just got a weird way of throwing that fucking curve.
Oh my God! Can I finish? God damn! If Patrick Mahomes did everything he could do in the Super Bowl. He did everything he possibly could to win that victory, and he got credit for that. Dak does the same shit week in and week out, and don't get no credit for it. Dak is always it meant the whole team, they were comfortable being down by 28 because they knew Dak was gonna bring them back. Dak was gonna give them the lead, only to watch the defense blow it. How many times did that happen?
Hey, Zo,
how many times?
Let me ask you a question.
Why you got that look on your face?
Zo, you're the quarterback of the squad, right? You control tempo and pace to a certain degree, right? If the coach trusts you enough to do it, right? The defense sucks, right? As soon as you get the ball back to the opposing team, they going down the field and scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to have an up tempo offense and try to score quick just to give it back to them? Or are you going to have some type of clock control offense that you're going to run and be able to, pick your parts and say, we're going to give this other offense minimal chances to keep running the score on us. That way we can have a chance at the end.
Every team.
If the Cowboys was in the same situation every game where they coming back from 30, you can't say the quarterback ain't no he can't escape blame.
I can't.
Okay, here we go.
Guys.
Here we go. I'll answer.
Hold on. I asked Zoe because we haven't allowed him to talk.
Yeah, Matt Ryan is my quarterback, so I know. I know this situation. Like I have lived
two black, number 2 white.
I've lived it. I've lived it. Like the bottom line is this: as good as Matt Ryan statistically has been over his entire career, the knock on him has always been he's not good enough to get it done, regardless of what he has done. If you are the quarterback, if you're getting $160 million a year, $160 million contract, wins and losses is what you're going to be measured by. So if you win, then you're going to be the hero. If you lose, regardless of what you do in that losing situation, it still ends up an L, and you're going to be held accountable. You got to be. You have to be as the face of the franchise. And it ain't fair.
Okay.
On the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's fair.
And that's all that I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying. That is all that I'm saying. So here's my thing to what Melvin said. The Cowboys are predicated what? They are a run first offense because they got Zeke. You already signed him for $95 million, right?
Yeah.
Every single time they come out and try to establish the run game, right, and it doesn't work, right? Then they throw the ball over, punt, and give it to give the ball to their offense. Their offense scores. Now you're down 7-0. Okay, now we're gonna still try to run the ball. Boom, now you're down 14-0. And then we're gonna try to run the ball one more drive. Then boom, you're down 21-0. Okay, Dak, now take over. Now we need you to say.
Well, hold on.
That's how it happens
the run game. Hold on. The run game complements the pass game. The pass game complements the run game, and you can set each other up that way. Right? You just can't come out and say, look. You just can't come out and say, hey, first and second down or running down. So let's just run it, and then pass on third and long, and just keep doing it until you down 21, and then say, all right, we pass him first, second, and third.
That's why I don't understand why we don't give.
That's exactly how the Cowboys play.
No blame in this shit.
Okay, so when is your quarterback going to check out of something and see something?
Hey, this run ain't gonna work.
This run ain't gonna work. Hey, play action.
Dak is forever changing. Dak is forever changing place.
Absolutely. $160 million quarterback. Does he have the ability to look and say we're checking out of this run? Because Aaron Rodgers does, Tom Brady does. Does he? Does he have?
Absolutely.
He does. Then why is he not doing it? That's why you can't say it's not his fault. Because we tried to run it. We tried to run it, but now we're down 30 points, and we're gonna get garbage points.
You come into a football game with garbage points. You're right. Anyway, you come into a game with 5 or 6, right? That's what you come into a game with. So you want him to now audible 35 times. It makes no sense. You come in with a game plan and you try to execute that game plan. That's your quarterback's job. When your game plan is
not when you got a $160 million quarterback. What Peyton Manning came out and showed everybody is that he made it easy for a novice.
He was doing what he did. He was doing what he did for $450,000 a year. What are you talking about? He just got paid. We haven't seen him with 160. No, you're not listening. You're not listening.
Peyton Manning would not come out and say, "Hey, the game plan is running, so let's just run it." No, he would look and say,
"Peyton Manning, Peyton Manning never had a game plan.
Man, I see somebody creeping. I'm about to.
Peyton Manning never had a game plan. Peyton Manning never even had an offensive coordinator. He never had an offensive coordinator.
Bottom line,
you have no point.
Let's open
you
it
have
up
no
for the
point.
phone line.
You're trying.
Let's open it up for the phone
line. Sure, you go ahead. Stop.
Bottom line is this dude get more than more money than Tom Brady and or more guaranteed money than Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes put together, and he don't deserve it. But I'm happy he got it.
He does. Right. He does deserve
your turn to weigh in, man. Call in 336-456-6453. Let us know what you think.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I just checked the stats, right? And on this piece of paper right here, it says, newsflash, for the last 3 years, Kansas City defense has been shit as well. Kansas City secondary has been shit as well.
Right.
But in those last 3 years, there's been 2 Super Bowl appearances and an AFC Championship appearance.
Right.
So I'm not saying that Dak doesn't lead his team. I'm not saying anything negative about Dak. What I'm saying is that, and it's not even Dak, it's Cowboy fans.
delusional.
That will tell you, hey, it's my fault. I should have done better. I could have done better.
Absolutely.
In the Super Bowl,
absolutely.
After the Super Bowl, when Kansas City lost, Pat Mahomes looked at the locker room. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was in there mad, upset. He said, remember this feeling. Let this feeling drive next year. And he changed his clothes and got the fuck about the locker room.
When Dak Prescott should go Coach Carter. Look at that knot. I tied that. Talk your shit.
Hey, Corey, you wrong on this one, man. Just like you always are.
Why y'all
I
don't understand.
No one. First of all, Corey,
I'm selfish.
Somebody just said Dak deserves it. Call in and explain why.
Because he's selfish.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he don't deserve it. He does deserve it. I'm just saying it's quarterbacks that are better than him who didn't get this amount of guaranteed money. So Dak negotiated a great deal, him and his agent. I'm glad he got the money. Man. I think he deserves it only because he's black. But all I'm saying is whenever we actually do get reparations, they got to subtract that from his balance. He that's got to come out.
Hey, they try to give Carson Wentz more money.
Did you not say that? Did you not say that this league you measure by wins and losses, right?
Oh,
since Dak entered the league and since Dak entered the league in 2016.
Here we go.
Right? He's third.
Okay.
He's behind Tom Brady and Russell Wilson.
Right. How many Super Bowl rings?
What does that mean?
For what?
Playoff
How many Super Bowl rings? Because Mahomes got 1 and Tom Brady got 2 within that time.
Okay.
How many Dak get? How many Dak get?
Okay. BMW ain't got no job, but that make me value.
Ain't got
sure.
There's your answer.
It's a team
Has he even have he even gotten close?
Have he
sniffed it? Have he sniffed the ring? Has he sniffed the ring?
So
he's been a starting quarterback longer than Pat Mahomes.
I got the potential to.
Who has he's been a starting quarterback for about a season longer.
I tell you what.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive.
I'm gonna go.
You got to give it a half.
I'm gonna go 2.
I'm not giving it up.
Hey, D-Nero from YouTube said it best, man. Blame and accountability is not the same. Dak is the leader of the team.
I don't want this shit. We all put Tom Brady up.
The team sucks.
Nobody has ever said anything about accountability. I said
I've been saying accountability all day. I said no. It's not about blame.
Why don't you pull up those receipts? You've blamed losses on Dak 10, 12, 15 times. Pull up those.
No, I held him accountable. I don't blame.
You didn't.
I don't do.
You
blame.
blamed him. Oh, you
I don't
blamed
do blame. I'm quite careful on how I choose and pick my words. I don't do blame.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask the panel a question?
Yeah,
sure.
Everybody has a different question. My question, I'll start with Corey. Corey, are you less happy now that you've discussed that contract than it was when he signed it?
Seems like they put his hood on.
I'm happy. My hood been on. The only thing I want the team to do now is go sign some fish.
All right, Slim. Slim, your question.
I'm just being ridiculous.
Is what the hell is you talking about?
I'm talking shit. 1, 2. No, I'm sorry. Nope.
Slim, you've been out all night.
Y'all gonna go back 2 years from now. This motherfucker. Hey, I'm crazy until I ain't. Write it down. I'm crazy until I'm not. And I'm gonna sit here like this.
Hey, Slim, I would never write that down. I don't need to write that down.
That's why. You know what?
All right.
Just trust me on that. Crazy I ain't.
Mel, your
sound like one of my ex-old ladies.
Your question is, have you put any of that stuff in the mail?
Huh? Did I put that stuff in the mail? I sure did not.
All right, bet.
I sure did not.
Your question is,
that's my fucking head. You're gonna tell me I'm crazy.
What's that?
How does it feel to be back?
I am happy.
Did you miss this?
I definitely did. I am happy. I enjoyed this. Was great. This is like old time. The gang is back.
So you didn't enjoy spending Tuesdays with your wife and kids on Tuesday?
Man, I was working.
I will put a motherfucker there. I know. I'm just bullshitting because I'm fucking with Zoe because I know he like slim shut up.
Nah, I listen very close.
And not only did it not want it, I say Dak deserves the court. I think Dak deserves the contract because they didn't pay him 2 years ago when they should have. You know what I'm saying? So without his play or whatever, if he's your franchise guy, you make him the guy when you know him. He's the guy.
You need to
don't try to string him along and get 3 years out of that man.
Who are y'all to make the white man give a motherfucking black dude credit for what he doing?
That's what they said.
Yeah, I know they did. But I'm crazy. I'm thrown off. That's not give a dude his credit.
Yeah, but I do like Dak a whole lot. I do think he has leadership capability. Oh, that's Cat.
I don't have the.
I don't have a cap. I don't have a cap.
I ain't got nothing close. They all up there.
Yeah, I don't have a cap.
I put the soda cap on.
Look, I got a bottle cap. Is that good enough?
That's like Mel said. I do like Antoine Walker a whole lot.
Hey, but my question for Mel about Antoine Walker is why did you choose Miami Heat Antoine Walker on the picture? Like that was
that's the Antoine Walker that got a ring. That's the Antoine Walker that got a ring
of Antoine Walker to choose.
Oh man,
hey, look, that's the Antoine Walker that got a ring because the Antoine Walker that was in Boston was a 6'8" power forward that should have been down low in the post, but he was out there running on his tippy toes and shooting threes.
Mm-hmm.
But he weighed 600 pounds.
He made an All-Star game. He made an All-Star game.
Huh?
He made a few All-Star games.
I think 3 in Boston. He made Miami.
That one was nice, man. That the league wasn't ready for him being a stretch 4. They weren't ready for that, man. He shot a lot of threes, man. Like,
but he wasn't ready to get stretched for, like stretching the defense. He was trying to stretch literally.
You mean stretch marks?
Yeah, he didn't know.
Yeah.
He knows the difference.
He was trying to. Yeah, you're right. But he was dope though. He was a good baller. But nobody the call-in numbers on the screen. Nobody has the guts to call in and give their.
I'm about to call in this goddamn motherfucker.
Slim. We might.
You don't have to call Slim. You're here.
Yeah, nah, I do. Y'all listen to my fake voice rather than my real voice.
You're with us right now.
If I called in from a dude named Byron from South Carolina, y'all might listen to him. Listen to me.
So the way that Corey said it so elegantly.
I know.
Hey man, you're here.
Now
How that man forget he was on the show though, man.
I did not forget I was on the show. Y'all need Darren. Darren's gonna call in his white voice. You guys think
since we done with Dak,
we're gonna get to Dakota.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if the Nets get Drummond, yo?
Lakers in 5.
They ain't gonna wash no dishes.
They're gonna need 2 basketballs in order to play a game.
Drummond on a score. He don't need the basketball. Defense, rebound.
The other 4 do.
I'm just trying to see.
Oh, you mean Blake too? You can't talk about Blake
Griffin. With Blake Griffin as well.
Damn.
They need.
I'm just trying to see why my analogy off. I'm trying to see why it's off.
Hey, Facebook user, I don't think that you can say that he's the best since Troy. Because
Quincy Carter.
Is he the best since Troy, in your opinion, Corey?
Hell yeah. Who's
unpopular opinion?
Well, what you had
was better than Troy.
Tony Romo might be better
than Romo.
If you take away the championship rings and just go play by play, field generalship or whatever, Tony Romo is better than Troy Aikman. And
Tony Romo can read defenses.
Troy Aikman will tell you.
Quincy Carter better than Tony Romo.
You say Tony couldn't read.
That's what I say.
I said he can read defenses and he was a walking playbook.
Oh, he's gonna bring the white man out of the age.
and he does it. He does it the best he's ever done it right now.
Right, and you just admitted it before that Dak don't know when to check out of a run.
I didn't say that. You said that.
No. That's what you implied when you said the game plan is to run, and you said Dak has the authority to check out of it, but y'all still keep running when it's not working. So he don't have the ability to call an audible and turn it into a play action.
Establish your run game. That's what you said. That's not
right.
What I
and
said.
Dak can't check. Dak can't check out. Either he can't check out of a run because he don't have the authority, or he don't know when to do it.
You pay your running back how much money?
Why the fuck he gonna be able to check out some shit?
You pay your running back how much money? How much
No,
you paying? 90 million, 93 million, 94 million.
Can't check out of
you're
a
gonna
run.
get 94 million. You're gonna get this money. You're gonna get this ball. You gonna make this money,
hey, Zeke making it real bad to be a running back. Ain't nobody else gonna get on running back money because Zeke effing up the money.
For real.
He messing up the bag.
He's jacking up the money. He is jacking up the money.
I'm looking at these. I'm looking at these hacks. I'm gonna send a picture to the group chat. You go.
I'm just saying, like you already know the beach shit, man. Because I'm on the beach. Y'all gotta come on that same.
We know.
No, not inviting y'all. Y'all not there. Y'all not there. I'm crazy. Yep, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting light skinned.
He said he crazy too.
Hey,
coming on the beach. Y'all gonna stay in the snow.
Hey, remember what Slim just
coming
said
on the beach
and go look at the group chat.
We all about
go look at
getting our money.
Remember
not playing no defense, not working hard.
He said the beach stuff belonged to him. And I don't know if he said
don't sound like a bad job to me. Can't get paid. How much that got paid? And then y'all hate on Les Miles. I am gonna tell y'all ass when I could pause and attack this. How y'all get on Les Miles? Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
Hey, look, and so does Trent Dilfer have a better defensive squad, man.
I'm in trouble.
Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta be able to get it done. If I'm about to mute Slim for real, man. It's getting annoying.
Now why is that be the goddamn? That's gonna be the Snapchat, whatever that is.
Hey, but look, yeah, Tony Romo had a good defense, and so did the Cowboys last year have a good defense. I mean, at least we thought they did, and everybody told us that was the injuries. Vanderich was in and out of the lineup. We had injuries here and there. That's what everybody was saying. But if you look on paper and on the names, Cowboys had some studs. They had studs, man. Yeah. But
to begin the season. Yes, Don Terry Poe. We all thought that he was just going to be fill up the middle of the run stop. That's what we thought.
Right.
But
right.
And then they signed Everson Griffin on top of that. Right. Another defensive end that you had, huh?
Was he? What was Everson Griffin like this year? I really hadn't paid much. Was he decent as far as play?
Griffin had two. He had 2 tackles in 5 games.
Okay. Got it.
Well, look, this is my question. This is my question for y'all. Regardless of how good your defense is, if you're the Baltimore Ravens with that historically great defense, right? If your defense is that good, the more cracks an offense get at you, these are professional teams, and a lot of them are good. The more cracks an offense get at you, they're going to eventually get the best of you at some point. So even if it was Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens and Ed Reed, if Jamal Lewis wasn't running that ball and there was clock controlling and they didn't have an offense set up to help facilitate their defense, right? If Trent Dilfer was a gunslinger and he was turning the ball over or they scoring real quick and they wasn't really running the ball, then that's not going to help your defense. And sometimes a good defense can look horrible. I don't think the Dallas Cowboy defense is just horrible. I just think that the offense don't mesh, or it's not a good match for what they're trying to do. They're trying to run and shoot and throw and sling the ball down the field like they Kansas City, and their defense not set up for that.
Like Mike McCartney and the coach.
That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to establish a run game, and that shit ain't working.
No, they're not. Mike McCartney, the coach. We don't put some blame on that boy.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the point. Slim got a point.
He wrong. Why we don't put no blame on him?
He deserves.
He went 4-12. He went 4-12 with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, why the fuck you gonna expect him to do better with Dak Prescott? No disrespect to Dak. But Aaron's better than that. Y'all won't give him credit for winning that one Super Bowl.
They did win a Super Bowl.
When y'all know Aaron Rodgers did that. Did Green Bay have a defense that season?
So
Charles Woodson was not Charles Woodson.
They had Aaron Rodgers that season.
That year they won the Super
Jesus.
Bowl. They had good defense, and then they had it in the secondary. They had Charles Woodson, but Charles Woodson was playing safety. He wasn't playing corner.
Yeah, he had already transitioned over.
Yeah,
but
he
here's my last and final
putting players in the right places.
In Cowboy fans' opinion, is it ever the quarterback's fault?
It ain't never gonna be Dak's fault. Not for no Cowboy fan. And it ain't even talking about fault. They're never gonna hold him accountable.
They blame Quincy Carter.
Listen, I blame Tony. I never blamed Tony Romo either. But I know Romo was messing things up. But Romo was doing everything that he could do to put the team in position to win. He was doing whatever he had to do.
This is
Romo can read Romo can read defenses though. Remember?
Quincy Carter one.
Good. That's what he's good at.
This is delusional. Hey,
somebody can
Tuesday,
you know what? My boy can find me a Quincy Carter jersey.
Sports Cave. Go to Sports Cave, baby. Get your Quincy Carter jersey. Make sure if y'all here, man, y'all not subscribed to YouTube, go subscribe to YouTube. We really giving this LeBron Lakers King championship hat away as soon as, but we got to get our subs up. So we're trying to leverage free stuff. All you got to do is subscribe, help it get it to 200. Tell a friend or tell a friend. When we get to 200 subscribers, we're giving away a hat. When we get to 400, we're giving away another hat, maybe a jersey. We're giving away stuff every time we reach a milestone as far as our subscriptions on YouTube. So make sure you're plugging us. And all you got to do is once we hit that threshold, we're going to start it. You can enter the contest. We'll let you know more information about it. And all you got to do is win this hat. I'll mail it to you. Easy day.
Simple as that.
I might.
That's a little harder than it sounds.
You think so?
Yeah, the whole "I mail it to you" part. That part gets a little tricky.
No,
y'all don't know how the postal service work yet. He think if he put it in an envelope and leave it on his desk, the mailman's supposed to come in his house like Santa Claus and get it.
Jay, I'm looking at the banner I sent to you right now. I'm looking at it. So you can't even you can't.
Yeah, he's looking at it on his couch in the back.
I'm looking at it on his wall right now.
Listen, he sent a banner. He sent a banner that he got the day that the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl. I got it the day after Kansas City Chiefs lost the next Super Bowl.
Hey, that's such a gross. He's exaggerating so bad. That's like one of the worst exaggerations I've like. That was a yoga stretch, man. Like you stretched that one.
Maybe a day or two.
You know you stretched it.
That man thinks Santa Claus gonna come in. The postal worker gonna come in and be like, postage paid, and then go take it to the post office full. It's all right, man.
You know what? Hey, just for that, I'm mailing your stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, Zoe.
You showed up tonight, man. So I got to mail you your stuff.
Now watch this. Watch this. Zoe, I have no idea when your birthday is off the top of my head. You'll have a birthday before you get it. When's your birthday?
Next month.
How it work? Bet. Tomorrow, you have a birthday before you get it.
Oh man.
Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait to pull this receipt. That man got that MAGA.
Got that MAGA on?
When the last time y'all seen one of these,
look
baby?
Close.
Oh, it made me look. It made me look.
I can dig it.
It made me look.
Oh, when last time y'all seen one of these, man? Hey, look, man. Hey, so look, this is the thing, man. We've been small talking for about 30 minutes, man. And we at 143. So that means two things. One, we're almost done, and two, we didn't get up to 2 hours, and we finished all our topics. So I think we're getting better with getting through our stuff, man. So that was good, man.
It was good. Good to be back.
We're improving.
Yeah, it was good to be back. I like this hat. Who want one of these right here?
Yeah, let me get one of those.
And let me get one. And
I'll wear that.
As my man Slim would say, John B.
John B. That man Slim started off with a Cardi B reference. I mean, that man was just.
He went from Cardi B to John B in no time flat.
Slim was on one today. I finally figured out who Slim remind me of.
The funniest thing though is when Nova said they're not married.
The bees. hey, you reached the bees residence. man, what was the best what was the best segment we had today, man?
You going in on Cyber Twan for no reason?
For nothing. And it was like in the first 15 minutes. Like he just got at that man and everything.
I gotta know it with him. I gotta know about him with his take.
Honest. What did you say? He honest with everything but his taxes. Is that what you said?
No, but he was being disingenuous, man, because Harden don't even play like that no more. He hasn't played like that ever since he left Houston. So for him to say that, man, I was like, man, that was hogwash, man. He had no.
But maybe that was right when the trade happened, and he hadn't seen him play yet.
Maybe.
No, it was 2 days ago.
God.
It was 2 days ago because it leaked that Boston was in the Harden sweepstakes, and they didn't want to give up Smart and a couple other dudes for Harden. I think it might have been Smart and Jaylen Brown, right? So they didn't want to get it up, and they asked him, "Do you think Danny Ainge was in his right mind to do that?" And he was like, "Yeah, because I don't think you can win with Harden's play style."
I hate these shoot interviews, man, when they ask you a question and just wait for you to put your foot in your mouth.
Yep.
That's what that was.
He's not wrong though. I don't think he is.
He ain't right.
I mean, who thinks Harden would have went to Boston and played the D'Antoni system in Boston under Brad Stevens?
Nobody. Brad Stevens is not that type of coach. That ain't his style.
If he wanted,
he would have had to switch his game.
If he wanted to survive, but that's asking a lot of James Harden to do, and he's doing it for now. But KD's not on the court, so a third of those shots that you're taking right now, you are now going to be asked to pass the ball to KD and shoot those shots, and he's going to shoot those shots. It's not going to be you. It remains to be seen if he's going to do that or not.
Well,
or is it going to be
doing
some
it before
sort of
KD
risk?
sat out. When KD was playing, that's what he was doing. He was getting 13 assists a game. 13.
That's like a kid to get kicked out of school for doing some bad shit and go to a new school. Them first 4 days of school, you're gonna be a good boy. You're gonna be good.
That's true.
You're gonna be good.
Good analogy.
After a while, you're gonna show
way
your
better
ass
than
like
that Cardi B analogy.
You're accustomed to doing.
Yeah, that just killed the Cardi B analogy. That was great.
Was that Cardi B analogy?
I don't even know. I have to go back and listen tonight at that.
Was that like one of the worst analogies of mankind history?
I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of got it. I
did too. I got it.
Maybe it's the road he took us down to
He
get
said
there.
he don't cook and he don't clean. Yeah, I think it was road. We could have kept straight. We could have kept straight, but we made a left, and then we made a right, and then we made another right, and then we made a left, and we was back on the same road, right? But he could have just kept.
They call it the scenic route.
The scenic route.
Yeah,
he went to go see the beach. He went to go see the beach.
It's all good. And he didn't tell us where he was going either.
Yeah, he didn't. He just said y'all want to ride real. Y'all want to ride with me? Y'all want to ride with me real quick?
Y'all want to take this ride real quick. All right.
Oh
Like
man,
Uncle Slim, we could have kept straight. You know what I'm saying? Why we didn't keep straight?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Look like we're done, man. So next Tuesday, fellas. And then I look. I mail y'all stuff this week.
All right, Jay,
I'm mailing Zoe stuff. I know. I'm not mailing Corey's. I'm not mailing yours. You gotta come and pick yours up. You can't keep coming through San Diego and just not coming to get your stuff.
260 miles away.
You just said you was here, and you said you was coming this weekend. Like you can't keep treating me like
I did. I was there.
A kid that you don't want to come see that live with his mama and have me on the porch with my book bag thinking I'm about to spend the weekend with my dad.
That was not John B. Or
I like that. I like that. I like the way you cleaned that up. That was nice.
This dude said, yeah, I'm coming this weekend. Then I called him, was like, hey, where you at? I'm on the highway right now. I'm like, dude, if this ain't some daggone yeah, I come get you, son, this weekend. Just be on the porch with your book bag.
Yeah. If I say I'm going to get my boy, I'm going to get my boy. But I got busy. I did.
Okay. All right. Well, so your stuff will be in the mail this week. Hey, we out of here, man. Sports Cave, man. Appreciate you, brother. No doubt. Peace.